Sometimes your thoughts change quickly, and it can feel like you're changing with them. One moment the mind says, "I love her so much." Later, it says, "I don't like her anymore." But if you look closely, something remarkable is happening. You, the awareness, remained the same. Through all of it, you are still the one noticing. The thought changes, the feeling changes, but you don't. You are the one observing both. Think of it like a light shining on objects. The objects may change. One day they're green, the next day they're broken, the next day they're fixed. But the light shining on them never changes. The light stays the same, and that is how consciousness works. It shines on your thoughts, your emotions, your experiences. The objects change all the time, but the awareness itself does not. This is why, when your thought shifts from "I like her" to "I don't like her," it isn't you that changes. It is only the thought. Spiritual growth means realizing this simple but profound truth. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. You don't need science to prove this to you. You can feel it directly. Right now, you know you are aware of your thoughts. That awareness, the fact that you are in there, noticing, is the deepest truth of who you are. Thoughts pass, feelings shift, but the awareness never goes anywhere. It has always been here. The challenge, though, is staying centered in that awareness. Thoughts can be powerful. Some can pull you so strongly that you forget your seat of consciousness. You get dragged forward, pulled into distraction. It's like you're sitting quietly in a calm space, watching, and then, suddenly, a thought storms in. It grabs your attention and yanks you out of your seat. Now you're tangled in its story. You're caught in its grip. Instead of observing, you're living as if the thought itself is who you are. And some thoughts have an even stronger pull. Think about having a song stuck in your head all day. It plays on repeat, over and over, looping endlessly. You know it's there. You're aware of it. But then imagine that song reminding you of a painful memory, a breakup, a loss, a betrayal. Suddenly, it's more than a thought. It stirs emotion. Now you're not just listening to the song. You're entangled in the pain it carries. But remember, even then, it's still just another object, another wave, another ripple in the ocean of mind. You are the one who notices it. You are the light shining on it. The song, the memory, the emotion, they are not you. So what is the mind, then? The mind is the field where thoughts exist, the place where they rise and fall. Thoughts are like waves on the ocean, appearing, moving, dissolving. Just as waves belong to the ocean, thoughts belong to the mind. And you are not the waves. You are not even the ocean. You are the vast sky above it all, watching. If you could remain rooted in that awareness all the time, never pulled down into the waves, that would be enlightenment. Not the stopping of all thoughts, not a mind that never moves. Enlightenment means the waves can rise and fall, but you are never dragged into them. You remain in your seat. When you don't collapse into thoughts, you remain in your natural state of consciousness, calm, clear, centered. This state doesn't require years of training. It doesn't require retreats or endless practice. It is not reserved for monks in caves or yogis in the Himalayas. It can be seen here, now, by anyone who learns to rest in awareness instead of chasing thought. And when you do, something extraordinary reveals itself. Consciousness isn't neutral. It isn't blank. It is alive, overflowing. When you stay in your seat, you discover joy, energy, and peace. rising from within. A joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, a peace that no outer storm can touch, an energy that feels endless. This is the highest state of being, because consciousness is the source. It is the foundation of everything you see and know. Even the idea of God, even the stories of creation, arise from consciousness itself. It is the ground of all that exists. When you see this clearly, the world transforms. Thoughts, emotions, the entire outer reality. You realize they are simply things you are aware of. Passing objects, shifting shapes. They are not you. They were never you. You are the awareness itself, the light that shines, unbroken, no matter what appears. And here's the most beautiful part. When you remember this, you no longer live as a prisoner of your mind. Thoughts can come, thoughts can go, but they no longer own you. You sit back in the truth of who you are. Consciousness itself, infinite, unchanging, alive. That is the path. Not to stop the waves, not to force the mind into silence, but to remember what you are beyond it all. So the next time your mind tells you a story, whether it's love or hate or longing or fear, pause for a moment. Notice what's happening. The thought has changed, but the awareness hasn't. The story has shifted, but the light shining on it is the same. And in that pause, in that recognition, you'll remember, you are not the thought. You are not the storm. You are the awareness, the eternal witness, the infinite light behind it all.